So yeah, I think that's good to go. The normal rules apply. Video on, your hand should be visible, and yeah, and keep your signature. And yeah, good luck to you everyone on starting off the game. So player one from why not? Take a pick.
Non-MCU Marvel films, please.
Sure. Just hold on, let me bring up the answer. Yeah. Non-MCU Marvel films. It is. The 1986 film featuring this anthropomorphic animal Marvel character is often in worst film lists. The character makes a cameo in the second Guardians of the Galaxy film. It's just him at the bar hitting on a woman over a drink as he yells her, "You are out of luck until you have gone blank." Which character? The answer is the blank is a part of the answer we want.
Howard the Duck.
Quick answer there. Howard the Duck is correct. And we move on to the next question. Which character was played by Nicolas Cage in two movies in 2007 and 2011 sequel? Although widely panned by critics, the movies earned enough money. Cage, though, refused to do any more.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, Ghost Rider is also correct. That makes it 2-2. Nice start there. Player one from top on it.
I'll go with Eternal Derby.
Okay, Eternal Derby it is. One of the many football rivalries that go by the name of Eternal Derby is a rivalry that's also called Intercontinental Derby. One of the teams had a long 21-year unbeaten streak thanks to the Kadikoi curse. What are the two teams?
I'll say Galatasaray and Fenerbahce.
Galatasaray and Fenerbahce is correct. And we move on to the next question. This country calls this the mother of all battles. In October 2014, BBC named it the Europe's maddest derby. One of the clubs is from the center of the city, while the other represents a port city just outside this capital. Neither team has won a European Cup, although one of them reached the final in 1971. Which are the two teams?
I'll go with Porto and
Your answer?
Sporting. I'll go with Porto and Sporting Lisbon.
Not that. Passes to team. Anyone?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. Who is this?
Amlan.
Go for it.
Partizan and Red Star Belgrade.
Not Partizan and Red Star Belgrade. Passes to the other team. Who is going for it?
Yeah, David, you can go for it.
Roma and Lazio.
Sorry?
Roma and Lazio.
Not that as well. This is a Europe. This is
Oh, Hayuk split. Oh, Olympiacos and Panathinaikos.
Olympiacos and Panathinaikos.
Oh,
Yeah.
Disgrace.
How many leagues?
yeah. Player two now from you lot.
Debating. I was thinking of objects on flags, but let me take Gorbachev.
So you're taking Gorbachev, right? Okay. Mikhail Gorbachev it is. Which 1987 book with a one-word title was a bestseller for Mikhail Gorbachev?
Oh.
Perestroika.
Perestroika is correct.
Yeah.
Good answer there. And we move on to the next slide. This print ad below that featured Gorbachev being photographed by Annie Leibovitz was for which brand?
Unless this is a trick question, Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton is correct.
Well done.
That's what the bag is. Yeah,
Yeah, I was wondering. It sounded
Yeah.
simple.
well done. Good
And
stuff.
now we move to the Tiny Tiwari, your player 2.
I'll take vitamin C.
Vitamin C it is. The accessory fruit of which common plant, much in demand for its flowers, is actually one of the richest sources of vitamin C. It is often used in herbal teas, blended with hibiscus, and forms a part of Kokta, the fruity national soft drink of Slovenia. We'll need an answer, Ujan.
I'll pass.
Team,
Does anyone have anything?
I can take a guess if anyone has.
Okay.
Anybody
Why don't you go for it?
who is going for it?
Ritwick.
has- I'll say cherry tomato.
Not what I have, not cherry tomato. Opponent,
David, you want to go for it?
Yeah, rose. I think it's a rose hip.
Rose is correct.
Well done, David.
Nice steal there.
Nice one.
Second question from the vitamin C. Technically, berries, the pods of which New World plant that originated in Bolivia around 7,500 BCE actually are surprisingly a rich source of vitamin C, each berry having more than the dietary requirement. It is now widely used around the world with many varieties, both as a spice and an aromat. China accounts for roughly half of the world's production, and modern Indian cooking would be quite impossible without it.
I'll say clove.
Not clove. Opens to your team.
Do you have anything?
Nothing. RG, do you have anything? Okay, I'll go for it then. Amlan.
Yes,
I said turmeric.
not turmeric. Passes to opponent.
David, you can go for it.
Chili or peppers.
Chili is correct.
Okay. Yeah, I would have guessed the same thing, but I wasn't sure.
Same here.
So yeah, player 3 from you lot. Or is it player 2? Yeah, player 3.
It's
yeah.
me. Okay, I'll do objects and flags then.
Objects and flags it is. The flag of which country contains a representation of the yellow sun, which contains a depiction of Tundluk, the opening in the center of the roof of a yurt.
Okay, Mongolia.
Not Mongolia.
Mongolia.
Passes to opens for team.
Oh,
Anyone?
David, go for it.
You go.
Or
Who is going for it?
David.
Yeah.
Kyrgyzstan.
Kyrgyzstan is correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
And your second question, you lot. The flag of which British crown possession contains a triskelion of armored legs. The symbol is an ancient version of the sun symbol or swastika.
This is the Isle of Man.
Isle of Man is correct.
Nice.
Now player 3 from Tiny Tiwari.
Yep. I'll go for entertainment industry terms.
Entertainment returns it is. In broadcast programming and motion pictures, what is a program or file, or what is a program or film that supports the financial performance of a film studio or television network? It is an analogy for the way something provides structural support to a certain temporary structure in entertainment.
So this is a tent pole film or tent pole program.
The tentpole is correct. Good answer there. And your second direct. The term began to appear in the American press in the early 1940s, referring to a kind of World War II armament. Its first known use is in reference to films was in May 1943 when advertisement in Variety and Motion Picture Herald described the RKO film Bombardier as the planks of all action thrill service shows. What term? We'll need an answer.
Now I'll pass this.
I can take a guess.
I have a guess as well.
So Ujan seems pretty confident about it.
Who's going for it?
Okay.
Ujan.
is good.
Yes,
I'll say blockbuster.
Blockbuster is correct.
Oh, nice.
I saw your fingers creeping up there, Jason, from 2 to 4.
Yeah, I sort of.
It was counting the dots.
Yeah.
Yeah, now player 4 from team 1. I mean,
I'll go philosophy.
sorry,
Philosophy.
philosophy it is. Which word actually takes its meaning from a school of philosophy derived from Aristotle's followers? It was so named because of the walkways, some covered or with colonnades of the Lyceum where the members met. The modern meaning of this word probably derives from a very ancient urban legend from Hermippus or Smyrna about Aristotle being a bit ADHD in classes.
Ooh.
We'll need an answer, Jason.
Stoicism.
Sorry,
Stoicism.
not Stoicism. Opens to team.
Any guesses? I don't have anything.
Nothing.
It's okay.
So you pass.
Sandip doesn't have anything to pass it. Yeah.
Other team.
We have an-
Anything, guys? I've got nothing.
You're passing.
Rest. All right, passing.
Okay.
And the second direct, Jason. Which orthodox school of Hindu philosophy, literally meaning end of the Vedas, is also called Uttara Mimamsa and includes the sub-branches of Advaita, Vishishta Advaita, and Dvaita?
Ooh. I'll go. I'll pass.
You're passing, okay.
Okay, I'll
Team?
take it. Yeah, Pranav. It's Vedanta.
Vedanta is correct.
Nice save, Pranav.
No worries.
And,
Yeah,
and yeah,
I saw your fingers. So.
player 4 from Teetotlers.
I'll take mnemonics to remember long list, please.
Mnemonics from a long list. It is. To keep track of which 13 successive names from history, should you simply recite she shamefully chose Chinese hand jingles and sinfully sweet tango songs, you and me, Chikari. I will need an answer.
The first 13 emperors of the British monarchy.
Not quite. Team,
I'll take this.
who is this?
Ujan.
Ujan, yes,
This is the 13 Chinese dynasties.
is correct. And yeah, second question. Cow often sits down carefully, perhaps the joints creak. Persistent early oily might prevent painful rheumatism. This mnemonic should help you remember what? Could everyone keep both hands on screen? Yeah.
Uh,
We'll let an answer.
I don't know. I'll pass.
Team? Anyone? I'm passing then.
I have nothing.
Other team?
No, I'm not. Getting
No one?
any-
Passing there as well. This is the geological period.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Wow.
So I think that leaves us the two topics. So would you want to do a score check or?
yeah, school check.
Sure.
Okay.
And yeah,
I think I'm happy with either of those guys.
Yeah.
No, my personal one would be board games.
Yeah.
But I think between us,
Yeah, we should be able to get.
either.
Yep.
I'm okay with either, even unique locations, but you guys decide.
Do you want to just go with board games? I think that might be good.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, let's go with board games.
Yep.
This is the one
So-
where we can discuss, right?
yeah, this
Yeah.
is the one you can discuss. And
Yeah.
at the end of 30 seconds, I would just I would ask one of you to confirm a one final answer. So your final answer is something like that. Just let me know like that.
Sure, no worries.
And yeah, so which topic you're going with?
Board games with literary
It
influence.
is, and good luck for that. This is a board game set 400 years into the future about corporations who begin terraforming X for human inhabitation. Based on a series by Kim Stanley Robinson, what specific location would stand in for X? This board game released in 2016 is ranked 5th best in the world.
This has to be Mars, right? Because of
It's
his,
Mars,
his
yeah.
Mars trilogy.
Red Mars,
Um,
blue Mars, green Mars, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so no more discussion on this?
No.
No.
Okay.
None.
Right, Amartya, our final answer would be Mars.
Mars it is.
Okay, good job, guys.
And the second question. This 2012 cooperative adventure game takes the players to a desert island where they will play parts of the shipwreck survivors confronted by an extraordinary adventure. Ironically re-implemented as First Martians in 2017, considering the previous question, what is the game's two-word name?
Looks like something to do with Robinson Crusoe.
Yeah, I was thinking like that.
That makes
Yeah.
sense, doesn't it?
Or,
Yeah.
or
Yeah, Robinson
like
Crusoe.
a shipwreck, surprises, survivors. Anything else we can think of?
Well, the
No.
other one would be Swiss
No.
Family Robinson, but that's just Lost in Space, really.
Oh, the
And
other
I-
one is the shipwreck. No, what's the William Golding Lord of the Flies thing?
Lord of the Flies.
Rob-
Yeah.
Robinson Crusoe makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you need an
okay.
answer?
Okay, final answer, Robinson Crusoe.
Robinson Crusoe it is.
Okay. Awesome.
Nice job done.
Mm.
And Tiny Tiwari, I think unique location of country is what you have. So
Yeah.
starting off that. Which is the only country in Asia to be entirely located in the southern hemisphere?
Oh,
Something like Papua New Guinea.
That in
Is it
Asia?
considered to be
Isn't
part
that
of
in
Asia?
Oceania?
It's in Oceania.
ওদিকে কিছু হবে তো
Something
Southeast
birds.
Asia, we are thinking Southeast Asia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Malaysia or something.
Very
Malaysia.
Indonesia.
Will it an answer? Team?
We'll say Malaysia.
Malaysia is not the answer. Anyone for
East
non-common
Timor?
opportunity?
Can I East Timor?
Timor, is
Yeah.
it Timor?
Timor it is.
East Timor?
Yeah, Timor it is. It's Timor.
Yeah, East Timor.
That's really well.
And
Small one.
the second question for you. Thus, their spread straddles the equator and the 180th meridian, although the international dateline goes around the country and swings far to the east, almost reaching the 150-degree west meridian. This brings the nation's easternmost islands, the Southern Line Islands, in the most advanced time zone on the Earth, UTC plus 14, which is the only country in the world to be situated in all four cardinal hemispheres.
Is this, see, I knew a fact that the international dateline was curved because of Kiribati. Because of the
Is
island of,
is that around Hawaii? Like this is
okay.
That looks like Australia. No?
No, ideal would be, yeah, more towards Australia, no, not
Kiribati straddles the deadline. That is true.
Kiribati might be, because that's why the dateline kind of takes a bend there.
Will it an answer now?
Let's go with that. Yeah. We'll say Kiribati.
Okay. Kiribati.
Kiribati is correct.
Nice.
Well worked, guys.
Hold on. Yeah. So now we have the mystery bag. So team, you lot, you get to pick your first.
On the right, I'm scared of philosophy and eternal derbies. On the left, I'm probably happier overall.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
let's
happier
go
with the
for
left.
left. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Okay, we'll go with the left one.
left it is. Oh, hold on. I think we need to view scores and then, okay, 18,8. And now,
Try to just go a bit like above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. Despite being released 12 years ago, BGG or board game geek rankings tend to follow the cult of the new. It keeps its position as the first ranked board game and 10th overall. One player takes control of the free people, the other player controls shadow armies, which game with its fellowship, its bearers, and a trip to the mountain to destroy the titular object.
Oh, this is Lord of
Is
the
this
Rings.
is this Warhammer?
It's Lord of the Rings by the.
Lord of the Rings.
Okay. So it's Lord of the Rings.
That's the property. I don't know if that's the name of the game, but I suspect it is.
Yeah.
Fellowship and
Oh, yeah,
bearer.
sorry.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, so it's not like Elden Ring or any of the other things. It's just
No,
It'd be
Okay.
Lord of the Rings would be
Okay.
that. Yep.
Yeah, all right. So we'll give the final answer as Lord of the Rings.
Good answer there.
Okay.
And your second question. To disrupt a playroom is commonly a practice of children. This is a mnemonic used to aid in the memorization of what important irrational number?
What is it? 2, 7, 1. That would be.
Is the log constant? No.
It's E, I think.
E, right?
Yeah.
It's not pi. Yeah, 2, 7, 1.
It's not
271. Yeah, it's 8.
2, 7, 1, 8, 2. Yeah. E.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, final answer is E.
E it is. Also the Euler's constant using logarithm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice answer there. And the third question for you. While more famous for the policies of glasnost and perestroika that he propagated, the first slogan and policy announced by Mikhail Gorbachev was Ushkorenai. If Ushkorenai also represents a vector quantity that is detected in humans by the vestibular system, what does the term translate into in English?
What does he mean by vector quantity?
So it's property. It's something that has a magnitude and a direction. So
Yeah, a direction.
velocity.
Vector is a magnitude in a certain direction.
Yeah, velocity or acceleration would be vector quantities. Vestibular is
Growth or something like that.
I don't know. Is it like forward or something like that?
Or
Will it an answer?
forward or
I'd say
Will it an answer?
acceleration or
You'd
velocity.
say Sorry.
I would say acceleration.
Okay, yeah, I'll just offer acceleration. Yeah, final answer,
Yeah.
acceleration. Is it?
Right in the nick of the time.
Oh,
But
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
well done.
wonderful.
Well done.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
And Misty Bag right, I think it's for Tiny Tiwari. That was your first question. Which influential philosophy track by Descartes is set over 6 days? Each declored activity refers to the last one is yesterday. Its title is shared by many famous classical music works, notably one by Massenet.
What's yesterday in French, Chinmay?
Hier, Hier. Ponce किसका था? Was that Pascal or was it Descartes?
कौन सा?
What did you say?
Pon-
What did you say?
Ponce, like thoughts, P-E-N-S-E-E. Yes.
No, it's not. I think, therefore, I am. It's,
We'll need an answer there.
go with the French word for.
Whatever Chinmay had, I think.
Go with
About Ponce or Hier?
Let's say
Not
year.
Not Fonseori. Anyone going for other team? Non-com?
Meditations or something.
Oh, yeah.
This is meditation.
Oh,
Meditations, yes, I got it.
Would have been a good guess, Jason.
Lovely, lovely.
And the second question. Before the MCU movies, there was a Nick Fury Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. movie in 1998, which star famous for two very successful TV franchises played Nick Fury. He made a cameo in the Guardians of the Galaxy as one of the forms of ego takes to manipulate Peter Quill into joining him, and once played a fictionalized version of himself in the television comedy documentary Off the Record.
To be David Hasselhoff, right?
Hasselhoff, no, yeah. Could be Hasselhoff off the record. Any other actors we can think of?
I don't think it was anyone else.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go with Hasselhoff.
That's your final answer.
Your final answer
David Hasselhoff.
is correct. And your third question. This rivalry is also called the Eternal Derby. The two most successful football clubs of the country, the rivalry extends to rugby, handball, and water polo. One of the teams, the most successful of the two, won the European Cup in 1986. Either name the country in southeastern Europe with a short coastline on the Black Sea, or the two clubs.
How
Hey, this
Bucharest won
should
it
be
in 86, did they?
No. Hey, this should be Hungary because of all the water polo and handball.
No, I think Stau
Yeah,
Bucharest won it in 86, didn't they? They beat Barcelona in the final.
Are you sure of
Yeah,
the
what a
year?
car club.
Yeah, I think it was Stau
Bucharest is Romania, then it's Romania.
Yeah,
Bucharest.
I think
Let's
Stau
go for
Bucharest won it in
Romania.
86. Don't think a Hungarian club has ever won the Champions League.
We'll need an answer now.
You want to go with the clubs or let's just name the country?
Okay, let's just, I mean, know both the clubs, but let's just name the country. We'll say Romania.
Romania.
In the nick of time.
Stau and Dinamo, right?
Good one.
That brings us into our first packet. I think the scores are 24-12. And we'll start off with packet 2.
Okay,
And
I'll
now-
go first.
Now the order changes. So Teetotlers, you get to pick first. So player 1.
I'll go with chess prodigies, please.
Chess. Hold on. The answer here. Yeah, chess prodigy is. After going from 900 rating to at age 10 to world championship candidate at age 15, this man was a #1 rated player in the world before he was 20 and a world champion by 23. What is the player's name?
Magnus Carlsen.
Yeah, Magnus Carlsen it is. And your second question. This man eventually became a world champion at age 32, defeating Emmanuel Lascar in 1921. Lascar hadn't defended his title since 1910, and then World War I intervened. Otherwise, he might have become a champion sooner. From 1916 to 1924, he famously did not lose a single tournament game during these 8 years, a feat which will likely never be repeated. Who is this man who, despite what his name might make you think, didn't come from Morocco?
Can you please zoom up to the text? Yeah.
We'll need an answer.
I'll go with Capablanca.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Sandip, you're excited there. You knew that one.
And yeah, player one from you lot.
Contemporary graphic novels, please.
Contemporary graphic novel that is. Mouse, a non-fiction by which writer was serialized from 1980 to 1991 and depicts the writer interviewing his father about his experience as a Holocaust survivor. Among others, it depicts Germans as cats, Poles as pigs, Americans as dogs, the British as fish, the French as frogs, the Swedish as reindeer, and the Roma as gypsy moms.
Seagull.
Sorry?
Seagull. S-E-G-A.
Not Seagull. Passes to team.
I'll let Jason have the honors.
Yeah. Art Spiegelman.
Art Spiegelman is correct.
Yeah, Spiegelman.
Yes, I got a point.
Sorry, guys.
And your second question. Building Stories, an unconventional work, is made up of 14 printed works, cloth-bound books, newspapers, broadsheets, and flip books packaged in a box set. The intricate multi-layer stories pivot around an unnamed female protagonist with a missing lower leg in a 3-story brownstone apartment building in rich Midwest city, the third most populous in US, where Chris Ware, the owner, resides.
Chicago.
Chicago is correct. Yeah, good answer there. And player 2 from Tiny Tiwari.
I'll take Asian modern art.
Asian modern art. It is. Ai Weiwei, China's most famous modern artist, is often well known for Circle of Animals or Blank Heads, a series of sculptures of 12 animals inspired by an 18th century bronze animal heads that once adorned the Blank Fountain in Yuan Ming Yuan, the old summer palace in Beijing. The original heads were looted by Anglo-French troops who took part in the destruction of Yuan Ming Yuan in 1860 during the Second Opium War. Fill in the blank.
Zodiac.
Zodiac is correct. Zodiac is correct. The 12 zodiac signs was referenced there. And your second question. After a mental health breakdown, this Japanese artist made her comeback at the 45th Venice Biennale with the acclaimed Infinity Mirror Rooms exhibition, an installation using mirrors to create an impression of the intense repetition. She has also collaborated with fashion brands like Louis Vuitton, Marc Jacobs, and Lancome. Which artist?
Say Yaoi Kusama.
Sorry?
Kusama.
Yeah, that's correct. And
Okay.
player 2 from you lot.
Okay, I'll take Central Asian cities.
Central Asian cities. This city has changed its name from at least 4 times over the past 25 years, from the traditional Soviet era name to a local name to a grandiose semi-eponymous one to the local name again. What is it currently called?
Is it Astana?
Astana it is. Very good answer. So they got last month they renamed it back to Astana from Nur Sultan.
Yeah, Nur Sultan.
Oh, this happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, earlier this year.
And no Sultan.
Yeah.
And the second question for you. The city of Dushanbe is derived from what word in the Tajik language of Persian origins? For reference, Shanbe means Saturday in Persian, and Persian has a very strong Indo-European root. We'll need an answer.
Prayer.
Not prayer. Team.
Can I go with Monday?
Who is going for it?
Pranav.
Yeah, your answer, please.
Monday.
Monday it is.
Okay.
So there is a famous Monday market as well in economics. But yeah,
Yeah.
nice blender. And yeah. Now player 3 from Tiny Tiwari.
Okay, I'll go for games about Greek mythology.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Just a second. Yeah, games of Greek mythology it is.
Yeah.
This Greek mythology game almost perfectly recreates a legend with you playing as the Athenian hero who traverses the maze and slays the Minotaur. What is the name of the game, which is also the name of the hero?
Arey yaar. Is this Jason?
Not Jason.
Hmm.
Team.
Tuneve, RG.
Ujan?
No, you can take a guess.
I need an answer. I'll pass it out.
Ujan?
RG, guess now, RG. I have nothing.
Okay, I'll take one. Amlan. I'll
Amlan is
say
taking.
Icarus.
Not Icarus. Opponent.
Both of you. I guess Sandip can go for it this time.
Who is going?
Slaying
Yeah.
the Minotaur. That's Theseus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Theseus it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
he slayed
okay.
the Minotaur.
I also had 5, but I thought there's enough people with their fingers up already.
Yeah, and your second question, Chinmay.
Yeah.
This is a roguelike dungeon crawler where you defy your father, the god of the dead, and the king of the underworld. You battle your way through a vivid reimagining of the Grecian underworld as the immortal Prince Zagreus. But what is the name of this game? I will just zoom out for this game.
Hades.
Yeah, Hades it is. I answer that. Yeah. Now, player 3 from Ulot.
Okay. I'll go for abbreviations.
Abbreviations it is. In 1839, an abbreviation was published in the Boston Morning Post as an intentional misspelling of all correct. The abbreviation lives on and even is spelled out phonetically today. What expression?
This is okay. It's an
Okay.
okay. Yeah. Or okay.
Okay, your
AY.
answer is
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Okay. And yeah, the second question: what abbreviation of the Latin for and the others is used to avoid having to list a number of different authors in a bibliography or footnote?
This is where most of us live in academia. It's et al.
Et al is also correct. Nicely done.
Yeah.
And now we have player from Tiny Tiwari. I think Amlan.
I'll take jars.
Charles it is. These devices were patented in 1858 by the New Jersey tinsmith John Landis Plank to make home canning easy. When they are heated to a high enough temperature, filled with produce and then cooled, the lid creates a hermetic seal preventing the growth of bacteria. In modern times, these have been adopted by hipsters and the rustic chic movement as drinking glasses and flower vases. What are we talking about?
Mason jars.
Sorry?
Mason jars.
Mason jars is correct. I can answer that. The only novel by an author which autobiographical roman deals with the life and times of Esther Greenwood and was originally published under the pseudonym Victoria Lucas. Roman is a novel in which real people or events appear with invented names.
I don't
Will let
know.
an answer?
I can take it.
Who's going for
Yeah,
it?
I can take it. Ritwick.
Yeah. Yes, go
Uh,
for it.
I'll say bell jar.
Beljar is correct. So the title and reference there. And
Good question.
now we have player 4 from
Yeah, I'll go obscure religions.
obscure religions it is. This religion opposes the teaching of intelligent design and creationism to school students and claims that the theory of the flying spaghetti monster should be taught to students along with theories of evolution. Which religion which takes inspiration from a Jamaican equivalent?
Pastafarianism.
Yeah, Pastafarianism it is. I guess.
All hail his noodly appendage.
And your second question. The residents of Yahunin in Papua New Guinea believed in the divinity of which recently deceased individual died 2021. According to Yahuin legend, the son of a mountain spirit across the oceans to a faraway place, he married a strong woman there and would eventually return to them. They had witnessed the colonial authorities' reverence for their head of state, also now deceased, and assumed that her husband was the son mentioned in their tradition.
Prince Philip.
Prince Philip is also correct. And with that brings us an end to the individual rounds. So would you like to have a score check before the team round start?
Sure.
Sure.
And yeah. So mathematically, probably we have a winner there. But yeah. And now, Tiny Tiwari, you get to pick your first topic.
Which one, guys? Italian comedy or pets?
No, anything
think
about
pets
Italian comedy?
Would be,
I think we should take pets.
yeah. Pets.
Italian comedy, if you're like Chinmay, like,
No,
are
I
you
don't
sure
know
about
that.
Italian comedy?
I am not.
No, let's just go with pets then.
Okay. And also, this time at the silhouette second, I need a final answer. If you don't, I'm just marking you wrong and going ahead.
All right.
And yeah. So pets it is, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Native to Australia and easily domesticated, its name translates to goat to eat in the Aboriginal language. Which pet that mimics human speech and displays over 1,000 possible color combination of green, yellow, blue, and many shades in between.
This is Bajrigar.
Oh yeah. They have
Yeah,
that
it's
thing,
like
yeah.
basically,
I think it's a budget.
that's our final answer.
So your final answer is?
Bajrigar.
Bajrigar is correct. Well done. And your second question. In 1930, biologist Israel Aharoni decided to launch an expedition near the ancient city of Aleppo to find this almost mythical creature and breed it for use in animal testing. This expedition was not only successful, but it also led to which tiny children's animal pet with soft golden fur?
Is it a hamster?
No, has to be some famous pet, no?
The hamster is a pet for children, isn't it? Does it have golden?
Hamsters are
fur?
white, no?
Yeah.
Golden fur. Children's animals pet also. Not just the pet.
Almost mythical animal even. I don't know. We've got 5 seconds left. Let's just go with whatever you have. We'll say hamster.
Oh, lovely.
Nice answer there. And Italian comedy for you lot.
Bene.
What item of clothing gets its name from a 16th to 18th century literary character who was depicted as a greedy, lecherous, scheming old man who often ended up being duped and humiliated? His costume consisted of a soft brimless hat, a pleated black cassock, slippers and a vest, breeches and stockings that were conspicuously red and tight-fitting. The stockings were eventually replaced by long trousers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not pantaloon, right?
Could be that is named after.
It was like we can
Character, I thought.
Yeah, pantaloon is probably an option. Yeah.
One
Yeah.
option.
Rigoletto. I don't know.
I do like
Pantaloon.
Pantaloon.
Yeah,
Okay, so let's say
we'll
that.
go for Okay, our final answer is pantaloon.
Your final answer is pantaloon.
Yeah.
Pantaloons, yeah.
Right.
This is pants.
Pants.
Oh, I mean,
We asked an item of
actually,
clothing.
I was thinking of that. I should have said it when I said pantaloon. But
Does it get accepted? Like, or okay, no.
I'm not sure because I didn't have the questions. The answer key, they just had pants written, so I just marked them, but I didn't have the explanation. Was not in my
Did the
answer.
answer.
I think that should be an acceptable answer, honestly.
I mean,
Okay,
It's not-
we'll amend the scores later. If we
I
need
can
to.
give you 2 points outright because in my answer key it had only pants. This explanation was not there. That's why I didn't mark you right there. Had that been
Okay.
problem, I can give you a point. I mean, if the other team does an object, I can give you a point there.
I think
No,
they
they
deserve
can't
the
have
point.
that.
I think that they should be awarded the points.
I mean, if you want to, I think is there a reset topic button up there? If you want to just go back.
no,
to
you
it.
check with the other team, whatever the other team suggests.
Yeah, I mean, take a call. I mean,
Yeah, we are okay with it.
we have no objections with you awarding the point. I think that's the correct answer.
So, I mean, I'm not. Let me be doing it. How do I reset then? Or do I go to here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Challenge committee.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
Fine. Thanks for that. Yeah. Second question. Sorry for the trouble here.
No,
And,
Yeah, no worries at all. No worries.
That's right. As you said, the answer key didn't have it, so yeah.
Which character began in the 16th century as an unscrupulous comic servant,
Yeah.
later became a faithful valet, involved in amorous exploits, and ultimately evolved into a clown-like figure, engaging in good-natured joking and amusing tricks. The name exists today for a foolish person, a variegated person, and an inspired DC Comics character.
Was this a Harley Quinn?
Harlequin. Yeah.
Harlequin.
Yeah.
Harlequin.
Yeah. So yeah, final answer is Harlequin.
Yeah, Harlequin it is. No confusion this time. Yeah. Yeah. So that brings us into the individual rounds. Now mystery bag. Tiny Tiwari gets to choose their first one.
We go with left or right?
Yeah,
Right,
let's
left,
go with
which is better for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got art and pets and chess, and something will come up.
We'll go with left.
Sure,
Okay,
go
so
with
left.
left.
The left, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Who is the author of the graphic novel set in Iran? Its author commented on the recent events in the country. What I have lived, the youth is living now. To risk your life on the streets is a much bigger sacrifice.
This is Marjan.
Marjan Satrapi.
Satrapi.
Yeah.
Satrapi, yeah.
It's your final answer.
That is the final answer.
Good one.
Good
guys.
answer there. And your second question. In July 2021, this man earned his third norm required to become a grandmaster, which is FIDE rating of already about 2500. He became the youngest grandmaster in the history at the age of 12 years, 4 months and 25 days. Who is this chess player?
This is Abhi Mishra, right?
Yeah. Abhimanyu Mishra. Final answer.
Yeah. It's Abhimanyu Mishra, final answer.
Is also correct. Great answer there. And your third question. This character literally meant little skirmisher and was a person with some assortment of villainous traits. Usually attired in black Spanish dress and a burlesque adorn, he was often beaten by Harlequin for his boasting and cowardice. The word has come to be a light insult and famously featured in a mid-1970s song where he was asked to dance. What character?
Scaramouche.
Scaramouche. Yeah. Do the fan dance.
Scaramouche is the final answer.
Is also correct. Quickly done and nicely done. And now the last 3 questions for the day for Ujan. So let's get them right.
Bring it home, guys.
Bring it home.
This German musical collective, founded by keyboardist Florian Frickel in 1969, developed a working partnership with the director Werner Herzog, contributing scores to films such as Aguirre, The Wrath of God, and Fitzcarraldo. Which collective, who took their name from the Mayan manuscript containing the mythology of Highland Guatemala's Quiche people.
Oh. Yeah.
This is not the Chuck Bull and all, which is that or the Chulthu. Chulthu was that Lovercraft, and the Chuck Bull is that Henry Moore sculpture. But I don't know. It's all both are Mayan.
Oh. I can't think of
We'll
it.
need an answer.
Sandip, do you want to just go give a guess?
Okay, Chuck Bull.
Chuck Bull is not correct. Does other team want to take a non-com? Okay, fine. The answer is Populfer.
Okay.
And your second question. Considered to be the first computer-generated supporting character with a substantial role in a live-action film, which much reviled character was thought to be based on Disney's Goofy and was voiced by one Ahmed Best in most manifestations.
Oh, this is Jar Jar Binks.
Hmm.
Yep, this is.
All
Jar
right, this
Jar.
is under the category Jaws, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Jar Jar Binks is our final answer.
Which fetch you 2 points. Nice answer there.
Yes, I agree.
And your final question. This is a 2D action adventure game that sees you playing with within the minimalist artwork from the pottery of ancient Greece. It sees you playing hero Nicandrios as he traverses a vibrant artistic world to ascend Mount Olympus and take on the gods to save humankind. Board game whose name means exalted to the state of godhood, which reflects the deifications of Nicandrios, the protagonist at the end of the game.
Oh,
Godhood, Theo's thing.
The state of godhood. Not deification or something. I'm just going by.
That's already in the
state.
question.
that's already in the question.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. No, I'm drawing a blank.
Did I? Sorry,
We don't have an answer.
it's passing.
Okay. You're marking wrong. Does the other team want to take a non-com?
Apotheon.
Apotheon is actually correct.
Oh, good one.
Nice answer there.
Apotheosis.
Well done.
Yeah.
And
That's
yeah,
all.
that brings us into the quiz, and the final scores are So,
Very well
well
played,
played,
guys.
I think a high
Yeah,
Oh,
very
you
well
guys-
played.
You guys picked up the second packet, so well done there.
Yeah. Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
maybe we should have got that
That's
last one right.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Good game.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Soto.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.